Hello, Sonic fans. Welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis. Some of you have been watching the update videos or different videos I've been putting out, little tiny clips, and you may have noticed little clips of this game. And that was me working on it. And I got through it, finished the game, and put it on here. I'm going to switch to Sonic alone because I find that Tails gets in my way a lot. And so, I'm not going to go for Super Sonic. That's just not really what I'm going for here. I may do that when I capture some more footage for a review that's coming for this game eventually. But for now, we're just going to enjoy going through the game. And the reason I'm not going to go for Super Sonic is because I find that I do better when I don't. And what I mean by that is I wind up with more rings, which means I wind up with more continues and more lives that, you know, if I need them, I have them. So, yeah, we're just going to play through the game and ignore the Chaos Emeralds and just get to the end. So, it's going to be a one and done. It's going to be a long episode, but we're going to do the whole game in one go. And I hope that you enjoy watching this content. I'm enjoying playing this game. It's a good game, a game from my childhood, a game I played a lot with my brother when I was a kid. So, thanks so much for watching, and here is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm not sure which is the best way or the fast way, but I always like this route. I'm not sure why. It's just the route that I prefer to play. All the music in this game is really good, but I've always been really partial to this song. I'm not even sure why, but I just really like it. Okay, alright, I'm going to slow that down a little bit. So I was playing this game and trying to go through it, and made a few attempts to get to the end without save states and things like that. And I was a little embarrassed by how much I was dying. I was like, I'm never going to be able to post any of this footage. But then I watched a speed run on AGDQ of Sonic 1, and the speedrunner died a few times playing the game, and I thought, well, you know what, if a speedrunner is allowed to die playing this game, then I think that it's okay that if it takes me a few lives to finish it. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are much better at this game than I am, and they don't die nearly as many times, but this run, that it sort of freed me to not worry as much about it, and so when I did this run after that, I actually didn't die as much as I had been. So I don't know, I guess I got, I let go of the nervousness about dying so much and stopped dying as much. It just goes to show it's mind over matter sometimes, right? Well, the speedrunner made that look easy, so I guess we'll try it the other way. Although I do remember when I was a kid, I used to go under the platforms instead of going through the level because it was quicker. But what's funny is that, like, I know I'm better at games now, but I'm not better at that. Like, for some reason, kid me was better at going under the oil platforms. I don't know if I just didn't, I don't know why, but like, I just could time it really well. And if you can go under the oil platforms, you can almost go straight to the end of the level instead of labyrinthing up and around. So it's a neat little trick, but I think I'm just going to go through the level normally. So no speedrun tricks this time, I'm afraid. I think this is my least favorite stage, and when I say least favorite, I don't mean that I think it's bad. I don't really, it's not that it's a bad stage, and indeed the stage itself is fun, but like these enemies, like the starfish and the mantis and the crab, they just give me so many problems in this stage, and I don't really even know why. They just seem to be placed like really hard to avoid their attacks, and then when you do avoid their attacks, there's like another one waiting for you just out of sight. I don't know, they just see, I just keep getting got, I guess, by those. So if it happened once or twice, I'd be like haha, but it happens so often that I start getting a little frustrated. And aesthetically the stage is neat, I think, but I just don't like this crab, for instance. These crabs are so hard. Well, I despawned him. But these crabs are so hard to get around behind to attack, and I just get hit all the time. So I wind up not being able to keep my rings. This just kind of gets... And I know it's a later stage, so it's supposed to be a little bit harder, but I don't know, the enemies just get on my nerves in this level. Again, not saying it's a bad level, it's just of all of them, this is probably my least favorite. But it's still a great level. I like a lot of the aesthetics. I like these little bolts. They're kind of slow, but it's just a neat mechanic. They go a little faster when you have tails, but like I already said, tails tends to get in my way, so I think maybe that's one reason I got a little further this time, is I didn't have tails to sort of accidentally get in my way. But yeah, having a good time. all the years of that boss giving me trouble, I think I just figured him out, like how to get the attacks in without getting hit like every time until you whittle him down a little bit. So I said before, I'm not a huge fan of auto scrollers, and this is an auto scroller where your your controls are sort of nerfed. You're not, the control isn't taken away from you, but there are like limitations put to what you can do. And I don't know. I just try to collect coins and not get hit by anything unsuccessfully. But it's not a great stage, but it's not a terrible stage. I do like these turtles. I'm a big fan of turtles. Turtles and ducks. Those are like two of my things. Yeah, I like these turtles. I like the little ones in the back and the ones flying. It's kind of funny looking. to this launch platform last time, my last playthrough, and it just wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't throw me all the way across the gap, and I used all my lives and my continues trying to cross that gap. And I guess maybe I had glitched the physics somehow. Like, I don't really know. You know, this game can be buggy. It's not a bad program game by any means, but like, you just move so fast that sometimes things happen, and none of these in the whole stage worked. But that's like the one, oh man, I hate when you don't curl into a ball. That's like the one that you really have to get across, and it just would not work. And it was really frustrating, but I was worried that it was going to not work again this time, but all of them are working. So I'm not really sure what happened that one time, but for whatever reason, none of these little platforms that throw you were working when I played through this stage last time. So okay, I'm going to be honest with you, this took me a few tries, like a couple of the continues that I built up even. And not this first part, he's pretty easy, but the Eggman Robo, like, I just couldn't remember where to hit him at. And I eventually figured it out, and I'm not going to make you watch all the times I failed. I'm just going to admit here on camera that I did fail several times, but I did manage to beat him without having to use a save state. I did save state as I started running out of continues just in case, but I didn't actually need it. I did beat him. I think I was on my last continue last life, but I did beat Eggman. I just wound up taking, instead of trying for, like, you know, strategies to speed up the fight, I just was like, you know what, we're just going to take this slow and play it safe as possible. And he wound up being a lot easier that way for me. So yeah, this is my final attempt right here, and I'm just going to play that out, and after that the credits are going to roll. Thank you so much for watching this Let's Play of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Look for a review on the main channel coming up. I'm not sure when that review will be, but it won't be before too long. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.